My grandfather on my dad's side is actually of Norwegian descent. He was in the Army Air Corps in World War II. That's where I got the last name Gunderson. But the rest of my family is, born in Cuba, came over in the 60s. To me, that's a really important story. And I really think that history, whether it's talking about airplanes in history or just history of societies and learning about them, is really important. But I spoke, Spanish growing up and was able to hear those stories firsthand and hear it in Spanish. There's no translation error. And some of the stories are just harrowing. And that's a tough thing. Like my grandparents had elementary school educations. My grandmother was a seamstress. My grandfather was a mechanic. And to have 3 kids and say, hey, I'm going to leave my country. I don't speak the language. I don't have a high education. They waited for over 6 years to come to the States legally. That to me was probably one of the most invaluable lessons that I've ever learned. Hearing the stories of Cuba and the misery that people lived through and continue to live through, where you have to get food stamps to go get food rations for your family. And hey, you have a new baby boy. Sorry, we're not really going to give you an extra food. You got to figure it out yourself. I guess it's a symbol of make sure you know what you're doing in your country. Make sure you know what people stand for. Make sure you know who you're voting for.